Hello and welcome to another episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2. Right guys, as you can see we are here. We need to rest. Apparently we were in a rest spot. And I don't understand why it's not giving me the trigger. This is definitely, there we go. Stop the engine and rest. I don't know what it is, you gotta start it up. I wanted to just do that at the beginning of this episode. Oh, that's some heavy rain. Right. Let's find a job. Let us find a job. We are basically here. Standard delivery. Oh, it's a shame because look, that's going to take us back exactly where we've just come from. That's a shame. But look at that, it's £31,000. That is like, that will get us like a truck really quickly. That is a shame. Even though I know it's a massive job wise, it's still £59 an hour. 435 miles, £171 mile is instant ferry, which is here. I tell you what, we're gonna do that one. £17,000. £17,000. It's a little bit of a close one, a little bit of a, ooh, you know, a bit. Got to get on with it kind of thing, but
turn right.
Come on. Oh. I had my handbrake on. Right guys, just something I kind of wanted to mention straight away guys. If someone's not liking something on the series, do me a favour, rather than being the person who hits the dislike button like yesterday, tell me what you don't like. I can't change what you don't like if I don't know what it is. But yeah, someone's decided that they just would rather hit the dislike button rather than actually use grown-up words to say what they don't like. So yeah, just not trying to have a go. Like I say, I get you should unlock different. Didn't even realise I'd pressed my diff locks on. Yeah, I'm not trying to have a go like that, and I get that something's not going to be for everybody, but rather than just dislike the video, guys, just let me know what you don't like. I know I can try and avoid doing it again. Rather than just being one of them people who hits the dislike button but doesn't say anything. Do you know what I mean? I kind of just wanted to get that out of the way because it's not that it's annoying. It's just if you're not big enough, and you know, if you're not, I don't want to say like man enough there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just gonna hit a dislike button rather than tell me what, you know what I mean? How am I gonna not do it again? That's my thing, do you know what I mean? Just a little bit frustrating really that someone feels the need to hit a dislike button because they feel like they didn't like something but they didn't have like the balls to say it, so to speak. Kind of how I see it really. But yeah, just kind of wanted to get that out of the way at the start of this episode. Right, anyway, this job is going to take us all the way to Norway. So that's now going to take us through, I nearly said Switzerland. Sweden.
Turn right.
Going to take us through Sweden. I tell you what, this is quite a bit of distance to go get this trailer. And we've got like 400, we're going to have to make some mileage up a little bit, I think. It might be a little bit longer. It's not a bad thing. I don't mind slightly longer jobs. I was just trying to avoid them because we had a couple last week.
Get ready.
But I need something that's paying pretty well. You know, we've got £63,360. Now, in theory, I've got enough money to buy a used truck for a worker. The problem is I don't want to use a used truck. I want to try and buy my worker a brand new... Actually, I'd like to buy myself a new truck, just for something different. I've got no issues with this man truck. It's been a really good truck to us. It's just nice to use different... Whoa! Wow, we were just sliding there, weren't we? Jeez. Going to turn the wheel and absolutely nothing. Yeah, we've still got 15 miles to pick up. I'm a little bit concerned with this job now. And it might be too big. doesn't help. We're going all the way up here to a one-off little place. You don't need that much room, dude. Jesus Christ. You're in a car.
Get ready to turn right.
Resting spot there. Yeah, this is gonna slow this job down. I thought it would be kind of in the town where we were. Wow, this weather is proper playing with our steering at the moment, guys. Granted, I'm trying to get there a little bit quicker than usual, but yeah, it's definitely playing with the steering. Might just be as well though, because we've got no weight on the back. I did find yesterday at the end of the episode driving to the rest point, it was a little bit leery.
Turn left.
The back of the truck was a bit leery when I was going around the bends and stuff.
Turn left.
Right, I'm here. Whoa.
It was a nice ride.
Jesus Christ. Okay, the brakes don't work as well either. Okie dokie. Right, let's get this job. Hopefully there's only the one here. That one there to Norway. So yeah, that is exactly where we're going. Technically that one's a better job to do, but I kind of want to go that way.
Let's do this.
Oh, it's that one over there in the corner. Not sure what we're moving at the moment. I haven't really been paying attention to what we're actually going to be transporting today, but we've clearly got the license for it, so that's good enough for us. So we just need to stick our head out of the window. Do what we need to do. We need to start opening the window. We need to start opening the window. This is 608 miles, but like I say, some of it's by ferry, so it's not the end of the world. We've got till 8 AM to deliver this. And this says we're going to be delivering Thursday about 6 o'clock. So we do have time for a rest point on this job. Now we are going to get this job done as, I don't want to say as quickly as we can, but we need to get it done in this episode. Now it's only 9 ton. We're going to deliver it to Drammen Marina. And yeah, £17,805. We've got 33 hours to deliver it. And we've got 10 hours to our next rest point.
Get ready.
And this reckons we have 19 hours for delivering it. Now obviously we'll get some rest on the ferry. I don't know if people know how that works, but you get on a ferry, it'll give you some of your rest. No! I'm sorry. That was my bad. That was my bad. That was my bad. I'm sorry. That was my bad. We've already crashed. I'm sorry. I'm holding my hand up. That was my fault. I went to brake at the last minute. I'm telling you now, guys, this does not like to brake in this rain. At all. Not at all. Something I wanted to ask. Now, I know I get a few people comment on the videos. So any of you guys who do regularly comment on the videos, this is kind of a question for you. Because I know you guys actually watch the videos all the way through. You comment on the videos. You know what I mean? This F6 menu, would you like me to leave this up on the steering wheel? And the reason why I'm saying that is it's just so that people know what job we're doing. Or would you like me just to maybe put it on for like maybe the first few miles, just so you get time to, you know, register? This is not helping, guys. This is not helping. We seem to have had some sort of accident in front, and this is not helping. I don't know what this guy's doing, but all he's doing is driving backwards and then driving forwards. Look. Driving backwards, driving forwards. I'm not really sure what he's doing. There's no detour either, guys, on this road. We are completely stuck on this road. See what I mean about just going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and... I think he's bugged out, to be honest. Which makes me think, well, we're not really going to be able to go down that way, are we? So what do you reckon to us just doing a little bit of manoeuvring? Let's go down the cycle lane. I've got no choice, guys. Look, they are not going to move. They're not going to move. We can't sit here all day. I don't know what's going on with these two drivers, but they are not playing ball with each other. They're not playing ball with each other. So let's get a screenshot of that accident. There we go. I don't like doing stuff like this. You know I don't like doing stuff like that. But they're not going to, you know, we gave it a couple of minutes. We wasted time. We're like a quarter of the way through this episode already, and we haven't even left. We're still on the road from the business we picked up at. So it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But we need to make up a little bit of time. So, but we'll try and stick to like the speed limits, and the video length will be whatever the video length is. There's not much we can do about that. Sorry guys, I seem to have a bit of indigestion again this morning, but I'm not surprised. I woke up late this morning, I had a quick bite to eat, and I've kind of been running around like a lunatic today. Yeah, and ugh. It's kind of made me feel a bit queasy.
Get ready to turn right.
I don't like driving in this rain, guys. It really does affect my brakes. It really, really does affect my brakes.
Turn right.
Right, there's nothing coming that way. We can tell because there's no lights. So we'll just go. There we go. Lovely. Right, 586 miles to do in about 30 minutes. That's not possible. So it's going to be a longer episode, guys. I'm going to get that out of the way right now. It's definitely going to be a longer episode. Like I say, we can make up 3 miles an hour on the speed. We can do that. Oh, we're speeding now. We're in the town.
Get ready to turn left.
Didn't realise. There we go.
Turn left.
Turn left. Yeah, if I go a bit quiet like that, guys, as you can imagine, once again, hay fever has a high pollen count today. I'm kind of just wiping my nose, so to speak. Like I say, a bit of hay fever.
Right.
Had my medicine for it this morning. The medicine works. It's just unfortunately by the time I get up and I take it, I'm already recording by the time it like kind of kicks in. Like my farming video, I always feel a lot better when it comes to the farming video that I always do after this one. But yeah, just it takes a bit of time to kick in, like does the one a day tablet.
Take the second exit. Exit now.
Come on. I'm doing what I can. I'm doing what I can. I'm doing what I can. This weather is awful. But you know something? It's nice to be driving in the rain. We get a lot of sun.
Take the first exit.
Wow. Bloody brakes on this are absolutely terrible.
Exit now.
They are in the rain anyway. And yes, I know brakes are not as good in real life. I get that. But yeah, these are absolutely shockingly terrible. The last time I saw brakes this bad, I was driving the wife's car. And the wife said to me, here's a little story for you. The wife says to me,
Turn right.
about 7 or 8 months ago, she says, oh, my fuel economy on my car's dropped. Now, she's only got a little Kia Picanto. It's a little town car. But she does like 15 mile, no, she maybe does about 30 mile a day. But it's all nearly like town driving, so she's got a little city car.
And then turn
And
right.
she's like, yeah, I don't get as much. I used to get like 350 mile to a fuel tank, which it's only got like a little baby tank. And my missus does not drive nice at all. She drives like an absolute lunatic. And she says to me, she says, but now I'm only getting about 180 miles to a tank. I'm like, well, maybe you've got a problem with your car. I'm like, how long has this been going on? She's like, oh, it's been like it for about 6 months. I'm like, what, you're just telling me now after 6 months? She's like, well, I thought it might go away on its own. I'm like, oh my God. You know, typical woman, so to speak. You know, I know not all women, but let's be honest, the majority. Anyway, I could have fixed it, but I'm, you know, been a mechanic and that, but I don't like to mess around with cars anymore. Plus, my wife's car still has warranty. I don't want to do anything to it that could affect the warranty. Like if it was a brake caliper sticking, for example, I could have got a new one under warranty. Anyway, it turns out that the brake pads were just built up with dirt, basically, and yeah. Long story short, brake pads were just sticking, and it was just basically resting on the wheel. And yeah, about 5 or 6 months, something daft like that. She's like, oh yeah, it's been months. It's been like that. And I'm like, what? And you're only just telling me now? She's like, well, I thought it'd go away on its own. And I'm thinking, oh my God. You know what I mean? I'm like, come on, Dragon Lady. Come on, Dragon Lady. You know better than this. Yeah, anyway, take it to my buddy. He's like, oh, I'll charge you 25 quid just to strip them all down, re-grease them. Good price. Always looks after me. And I was like, oh, I haven't done that cheap. So I bunged him an extra 5. I was like, here, go get yourself a beer after work. Which he did, by the way. And it turns out, yeah, it was just brakes. And oh yeah, when you try and drive her little car's only got 68 brake horsepower, guys. 68 brake horsepower. That's all it's got. That is literally all it's got. 68 brake horsepower, and that's without the brake sticking. But she's like, yeah, I use 2 tanks of fuel a month to do all my, you know, taking the daughter to college and stuff like that, and absolutely crazy.
Get ready.
Now she's back to using like 1.5 tank. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, she loves a little
right,
Kia Picanto.
And then turn right.
My wife does not like big cars. That's, to be honest, guys, that's one of the reasons I bought my car. But buy my car, the wife won't want to drive it. It's that simple. She won't want to drive it. My car's too big for her. She's alright driving in a straight line, or driving forward, shall I say, in it. But my wife could not park my car. My car only just fits in a standard UK parking bay, and it's a tight fit. Do you know what I mean? And she's like, yeah, but I don't want to drive that one. She's like, why did you buy a car so big? I'm like, so you didn't drive it. I'm not spending like that amount of money on a brand new car for her to like ding it in a parking lot. Plus, I know if I had a nicer car that she could drive, I would just wake up one day and she'd have taken my car to work rather than taking her own. But my car is shockingly bad on fuel. It's like 30 miles per gallon if you're lucky. It's absolutely terrible. But my car is like heated seats. Right, to give you an idea, right, how nice my car is, right, my car has heated seats and air-conditioned seats. So whether you get like the little holes in your leather interior for the heat to come through, you know, to keep you nice and warm in winter, in summer, that's where the air can come down. My arsehole actually gets air-conditioned. I get no sweaty ass driving my car. Just want to put that out there. Title of today's video, no sweaty ass. Oh, no, I don't think I can call it that. YouTube might not like me calling it that. Yeah, it's just absolutely crazy. Right, as you can see, guys, we are in Norway. We are halfway through this video, and we've still got 395 miles to go. I think this video may be about an hour long, guys. If you don't like it being an hour long, I do apologize. I didn't really plan on it being this long. It kind of just got away from me a little bit, you know what I mean? Just realizing how far it was.
And then exit right.
It was 30 mile an hour. It was 30 mile to go pick up the trailer, and then 30 mile back to town. So that was 60 mile. Then we had to actually drive slow through the town. I've done it. It's done me again. It's done me. Oh my God, it's done me again. There is a roundabout.
Take the Third exit.
Well, I've just realised it's not raining anymore. Well, hey, we're not raining. Come on. We've got a VW Touran in front of us. Is it a Touran? I think. If that was a Ford, I'd say it was a Ford Galaxy. And they kind of share the same with the VW. I think it's a Touran. I haven't worked on cars like in a garage now for like 20 years, so cars have come a long way since I last worked on one. Just kind of want to say that, like. We got 46, 48. There we go. Oh, it's a little bit over the speed limit on that. I thought this was a 50 road. My bad. It'll probably be 50 under this tunnel. Okay, it's only 43. Oh, come on. You need to be faster than 43 mile an hour. Just want to get that out there. You need to be faster than that. Right, I'm just realising as well, guys, we may have a problem. We may... Do we need... No, we've got 10 hours to sleep.
Find
I've gone the wrong way! I've gone the wrong way! I was not looking at the sat-nav. I was too busy messing with the menu. We are taking a diversion here, guys. We are taking a diversion. 395 miles to go. Oh, we're going to have to put the... This can't be 43 mile an hour. This needs to increase. I can't cope with 43 mile an hour. That's just terribly slow. 43 mile an hour is going to kill me, guys. Don't know which way. Keep left. I am. This needs to be 50 mile an hour. Come on. I can't cope with this. I'm quite concerned here, guys. We went the wrong way. I think we just added like... There we go. 50 mile an hour. That's what we're talking about. 50 mile an hour. So that's 53 we can do. When this bloody car gets out my way.
keep left.
I was going to say, are we keeping left? Are we not? You know, it'd be nice for you to tell me, Mrs. Sat-Nav lady. Let's get foot down a little bit. Oh, that's quite a sharp bend, isn't it? I never trust me. I can never trust me lorry. I always think I'm gonna roll. I should have more faith in me truck. There we go. 53 mile an hour. We can let off the accelerator and we can cruise control this. We need to keep right. Nothing on the inside lane there. Beautiful. Yeah, that's added a bit of a big detour on there, guys. So I do apologise for not paying attention to the sat nav. That means this video is going to be even longer still. And David, all your fault, dude. We can either blame David or Richard, and I reckon we just let them sort it out in the comments who wants to take responsibility for me going the wrong way. So it's either David or Richard's fault. It's up to the rest of you to comment if we blame Richard or David. Leave your name below who you'd like to blame. This is where a little bit of a time lapse would have been nice. Just to try and get this job sped up a bit, but don't like doing it. I like just cruising along, having a chat with you guys. Hopefully you guys, well, I know at least one person who doesn't like the conversation. Oh god, I'm quite petty when it comes to that. If I knew who it was and I could block them, I actually would. You know what I mean? It's just pathetic. If you don't like something, just don't watch it. What have we got? 53 mile an hour. Yep, we are still making really good time here. Going straight on. So we've got 344 miles to go. That is a long way to go, guys. A long way to go. We could really do with some 56 mile an hour road. I'm just saying, Sat-Nav, some 56 mile an hour roads would come in handy round about now. Would be really good to have that kind of speed limit at the moment instead of just 50. just because at the end of the day it would give us an extra 9 mile an hour. If we get 56, we could do 59. So again, we can just add an extra 6 mile per hour onto it. Every hour we drive, we gain 6 miles. Soon adds up. We've got 8 hours and 16 minutes of driving to go. Wow, this is going to be delivered, and we're going to instantly have to rest. We're gonna be falling asleep again because my detour has just screwed us. Just want to put that out there. My detour screwed us. There we go. Drop that up into increase that into 6th gear. Try and cruise along a bit nicer. Try and gain a little bit extra miles per gallon. We do spend quite a bit on fuel because of the wrong gear and stuff, but it's fine because at the end of the day, our next skill point that we earn is going to be for economy driving.
Keep left.
We've just paid a loan payment of £1,265. We need to check that loan when we're done. Surely we can't have much more of that left to pay. We pay £1,200 a day. We've got to have something. Start that again, shall we? We've got to have almost paid that. We must have. We've got to have almost paid that. Hey, I tell you what, actually, guys, I'm very disappointed in some of you guys who comment on all my trucking videos. Nobody even put a reply to possibly having an extra video a week or two. For like a couple of days a week, we might have 2 videos of doing a convoy. I'm very disappointed that literally nobody was like, oh, I would join. Very disappointed in you there, guys. Also, on the note of subscribers, we hit over 70 yesterday, guys. I am, massively do appreciate the guys who are out there hitting the like button. Not the dislike button. Don't like you. But yeah, you guys who are hitting the like button, guys, on each video, I do massively appreciate that. Like I say, it massively helps me out. 1 like pushes like the video out to roughly like 10 new people. So if you know that, so if we get 10 likes, for example, it pushes it to like 100 people. If we can get 11 likes, it's 110 people. It's roughly something like that. That's kind of what I was reading anyway. That's kind of roughly how it works. Now, I couldn't tell you for sure if that's exactly how it worked. I'm just kind of, it's just the information that I'd found on the old interweb, and yeah, just if it's remotely true, yeah, 1 like pushes it to like possibly 10 new people. So yeah, I think for everyone who's hitting the like button, that's why liking the video is really, really important to me. Believe it or not, disliking the video does nothing. It just says it just dislikes it. So, you know, and if you are that loser that dislikes the video, all I can say, mate, is just don't watch if you don't like it. That's as much as I can really say. At the end of the day, if you watch my videos and just keep pressing dislike, you're wasting your own time if you don't like them. So literally is about as much as I can really say on that. I didn't want to cover that again, but like I say, it's kind of frustrating when you do nothing wrong in a video and someone just comes along and dislikes it. If you don't like me, you just don't watch. You know what I mean? I don't watch people. Prime example, I used to watch a really large farm sim channel. It's got nearly 100,000 subscribers. Or you might know who I'm talking about just by saying that. It's nearly 100k. I haven't watched him now in about 6 months because his content, I don't enjoy it anymore. I always feel like he's cheating a little bit, you know, bringing in really cheap stuff to not do the game efficiently. You know, there's no struggle because he just brings in super cheap stuff. And, you know, I don't watch him anymore. I don't then go around disliking all his videos. I just don't watch him. You know what I mean? It's one of them things. If you don't like something, you don't watch it. That's how I was always brought up. But then again, I'm an 80s kid. I'm not one of these new snowflakes that gets offended by words, basically. Oh wow, I see at least 2 dislikes on this video probably. But no, I'm of an older generation. I'm coming up to 14 now, and I am really just past. You know what I mean? I will tell you if I don't like something. I'm not going to hide behind a dislike button. Wow. Maybe I should just stop talking. Sorry, just cleaning my nose again. Yeah, this hay fever is starting to be a pain in the ass now, to be honest.
Keep right.
But today is Wednesday. Wednesday is my best day of the week. I get to go pick my daughter up today from college at dinner time, and we just chill out for a couple of hours. Just me, her, and the dog. Yeah, she only has a half day on a Wednesday, so it's really good. Her mum likes Wednesdays as well, because obviously she doesn't have to go and pick her up. Saves like 12 mile of fuel. But yeah, it's just... I like to pick her up. She likes to go in my car. Apparently my aircon's colder. Then again, my car's like new. My car's like 18 months old. The wife's car's like... No, I think the wife's car's coming up to 5 years old. Yeah, it is. Coming up to 5 years old. Actually, to be fair, my wife's car's probably due an aircon service. Go to the garage, get it regassed, get a bit more compressor oil put in it or something daft like that. Yeah, I've been looking lately. I was like thinking to myself, oh well, you know, the Dragon Lady could do with a new car lately, but you know, we're buying a house, so that's coming first. But I was thinking, oh well, maybe when we bought a house, we'll buy a new car for her. And you know something, guys? I've been looking at cars lately, and I tell you what, right? They're absolutely shockingly priced at the moment in the UK. I don't know, like, if anyone from the UK watches this, and the reason why I say that is you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, you used to be able to pick up like a banger car for like 200 or 300 quid, you know, run it around for 6 months and just scrap it, because it was just easier. They don't exist anymore. Like, I paid, when we bought the wife's car nearly 5 years ago, it'll be 5 years, we bought it 4 years in June, and it was a year old when we bought it. June? Yeah, June. So, for example, we paid 10 grand for that car, yeah? She's added about 13,000 mile onto that car in that time, maybe more. I don't know, I don't really pay much attention, to be honest, when her car's mileage, because it's not really my... No, I don't need to deal with it very often. And, yeah, I got a quote the other day. I thought, well, I spoke to Dragon Lady. I says, look, what if we sold your car and basically, you know, to fund the house for now? And, you know, because I was like, once we bought the house, we'll just get another car on finance. Because if we buy a new car now on finance, it lowers what you can borrow for your house. So I was like, if we sell your car, use it as a deposit, we'll buy you the sportier looking version of the same car. Now, the little GT model that she liked, the little Picanto GT, GT line it was called, it was like 12, 13 grand a few years ago. This... for like a year-old car. We always buy a year-old car, never buy brand new, apart from my car. But her car, so I went to the garage, we were having a look. They're 5 grand more now than what they were for the same car a year old 4 years ago. And I'm thinking, I know inflation's gone up and things like that, but it means we can't really justify what, you know, getting her another one. Do you know what I mean? With mortgage and things like that, and yeah, I just genuinely couldn't justify it, and it's like kind of just a bit of a letdown, really. But they kind of got me thinking, like, well, that makes a point. When I'm online, you don't see any, you know, 250 to 500 pound banger cars anymore. Like, I saw a car on Facebook last night. This is what kind of got me talking to the Dragon Lady about it. There was a car that didn't run. It was down as spares and repair. They told you what was wrong with it. They had a receipt from the guy who said what was wrong with it. And basically, it was a TDCI Focus 62 plate. Yeah, 62 plate. But it was like a Mark II shaped Focus. And basically, long story short, They wanted £1,000 for a car that didn't run. And I'm like, get away. £1,000 for a car that doesn't run. Alright, granted, I could pop an injector in it and I can code it. I've got the machine to code injectors and things like that. But £1,000 for a car that you had to basically get towed because it didn't run. It genuinely didn't run. It said it wanted one injector. It needed one injector to run, but there was a second one on its way out. And I'm thinking, so it wants 2 injectors, you know, call it 2 injectors, because I wouldn't put just one in. I'd probably be inclined to just put 4 new ones in. £1,000. That car, normally, of that age, running a couple of years ago would have been about 1,500 quid. I'm not going to put like 2 grand's worth of injectors in it. Do you know what I mean? And pay £1,000 and possibly sell it for like 2.5, 3 grand. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. The second-hand market at the moment for cars is just absolutely bonkers. But yeah, it kind of got me talking about the Dragon Lady's car. I got a bit sidetracked there. We paid about £10,000 for it, including the interest. Paid it off last year. We had it over 4-year finance, but we paid it off in like 2.5 years. I always do that. I always get it over the longer term. Now I know I pay a little bit more interest over the first year, but depending on financial situations, I can pay it off a bit quicker. And I went to a couple of places, Motor Point, We Buy Any Car, and it turns out they want to give me 8 grand for her car. We've had it 4 years. So I bought a 10 grand car. I've had it 4 years. I've added at least 13,000 miles to the clock, and they now want to give me 8 grand. Well, that bit of stuttering, guys, is actually in the game. It's not on the video. It's just in the game. Yeah, they want to give me 8 grand as a trade-in, and I'm thinking, Jesus Christ! I've bought a car. It's got a few little marks on it, you know, wear and tear scratches like you would get, things like that. And do you want to give me 8 grand for it still? And the guy was like, oh yeah, he's like, if you basically bring it back after having it machine polished and get all the little, you know, like the little, they're not scratches, but you know what I mean, like swirl marks out of it. Like if you go and fix the paintwork, he's like, we'll give you 10 for it. I'm like, dude, I only paid 10 for it. He's like, yeah, apparently what it is, it's because of the road tax on the car. My wife's car pays basically next to no road tax, and it's really cheap and economical. And cars apparently now are like that because we're coming to the era of electric cars, which is going to be the biggest disaster in automotive history. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, oh yeah, we want as many small petrol powered cars as we can get our hands on, so we're paying over the odds for them. And I'm like, aren't you just? So yeah, to own a car for 4 years, add a load of mileage on, add a couple of little marks on it, you know, the little swirl marks and stuff, and only lose £2,000 in depreciation. And the guy says, he's like, when electric cars come out, because apparently is it year 2030 or is it 2040, we can only sell electric cars new. No more petrol and diesel powered cars new, apparently. Which is, like I say, it's going to be the death of the automotive industry. I don't want an electric car. I will find old cars and keep them on the road best I can. What I will probably do is, the year before the electric vehicle only comes in, I'll probably go and buy a brand new car and just keep it for as long as humanly possible. You know, on the road. Wow, I am getting some right little stutters today. I don't know what it is. It's not the hard drive, it's just in the game. It's weird. I wonder if it's just the settings are too high. It can't be. I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, I'm thinking that we'll just go and get a petrol car. Go get 2 brand new petrol cars right at the end of the selling market and basically just run them for as long as we can. You got to remember, in 10 years I'm going to be nearly 50. So if I can buy a car in 10 years time and keep it running for like 20 years before it's proper knackered, I ain't going to want to be driving when I'm nearly 70. I can tell you that right now. I don't like driving now anymore, to be fair. There's too many little dickheads on the road. And I am using the word dickhead. I don't know if you've seen or if you see it, but the UK, you start to drive at the age of 17. And basically, I don't think there's a decent 17-year-old driver on the planet. My wife, prime example, my wife works with someone who is, I think she's 18 and 19. Yeah. She's already had 7 crashes. She's been driving just over a year. Driving a year and has had 7 crashes. She's had 3 insurance policies because you can only claim so many times before they're like, we're not insuring you anymore. Yeah, she's on like a second, third, I think it's a 3rd insurance policy. That's crazy. And the worst thing is she drives about 13 miles to and from work. So like 30 miles a day. It's crazy. Right guys, we are leaving Sweden and we are entering Norway. We're in Norway. Woo 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 woo. And we still have 108 miles to go. I did say, guys, it was going to be a bit of a long one. I do apologise for it. It was going and picking the trailer up and bringing the trailer back. That was the problem. Maybe what we might have to do and look at is if we want to add, say, 500 miles to our journeys. I've got no issues doing 500 miles, but I might have to go and pick the trailer up first. You know what I mean? And bring you in at the pickup point, maybe. I don't know. It's something to maybe look at. It's something to maybe look at. It would kind of reduce a little bit of mileage. Now, I could play this game on live stream. I could literally play this for 8 hours straight in a live stream. I love playing this game. I'm so glad that I've decided to do like a career mode. I don't know what you want to call it. But yeah, I could definitely I could play this all day on a live stream. It's just driving around. It's really nice. It's really chill. We can have a chit chat. If I actually was on a live stream, I'd have people most likely commenting on said video. Do you know what I mean? It's look at you little bugger. You've got an empty trailer. How have you got an empty trailer? I don't have an empty trailer. Yeah, I've just realised as well, guys. I forgot to change gear then. I was wondering why we weren't going any faster than 48 miles an hour. The only problem is now is everything in front of us is going to slow down. Which means I can't do 53 anymore because everything's going to be bloody slow. All because I forgot to change gear. Here we go. That's it. You slow down for no reason at all.
Get ready to turn right.
Get ready to turn right. We'd have been there by now if it wasn't for the detour.
Turn right.
If I get rid of the lorry, that car will absolutely fly away in a minute. Now let's get 3rd gear. Let's keep them revs up for the corner. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is a right weird bendy road, isn't it? Turn right, exit 1 on the roundabout.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Has that little white car gone the wrong way? Must have done. Roundabout, 3rd exit. No, 1st exit. Oh,
At the roundabout,
yeah, 1st.
take the first exit.
This 1st exit. I thought that was a weird road then. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. We are smashing this job out of the park. Do need to try and get foot down a little bit, just a little bit. Try and get to 53 quickly. Gotta remember, this truck doesn't like passing 20,000 revs. Pulled out there, lovely. There we go, 53. Right, we're turning off again. What's our sleep bar like? We've got 3 hours to sleep. Oh, we've made a bit of good time then. We were going to have about half an hour to find somewhere to sleep. We've now got about an hour and a half. We've made some pretty good time. Without even realising, we've made some pretty good time for the delivery. I like that. Not too shabby. What? Did you see that post then? I might have to put that as a little TikTok. Literally just a random post in the middle of the motorway or the freeway, the highway, whatever you want to call it, from wherever you're from. Oh, we just paid a toll. Was that a toll and a speeding ticket, or was that just a toll? I wasn't really paying attention. I was pressing a button on my OBS to make that into a little TikTok clip of the sign. But yeah, what a weird sign. Come on, we're making really, really good time. Oh, that's why we're speeding here, guys. Let's just slow that down just a little bit. There we go. No. 46. Come on. Oh, roundabout. Please turn off, Laurie. I don't want to be stuck behind you any longer.
First exit.
Please turn off. Please turn off. You're not turning off, are you? You are not turning off.
Now.
There we go. I am. Don't shout at me, woman. I am. I'm listening. I'm listening. This is the bit that's annoying. You get stuck behind a slow-moving vehicle like this one. But I don't have enough power to go around. I'm also not crazy enough to go around. He's going to turn left here, no doubt. Hopefully he maybe goes straight on. It's a roundabout. Or he turns right.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Nope, he's gonna go all the way around with us. Is this guy going to the same destination as us?
Exit now.
Crazy. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. I'm having to drop to second gear because of this bloody lorry.
Get ready to turn left.
It's killing me. And obviously he's going to be turning left here because it's the only way he can go. I'm hoping it's dual lane and I'm just going to absolutely floor it. Come on. Really? How come, right, when a little blue car comes up that lane, you stop? But if I was coming up that lane, you'd have driven into me. Let's be honest, you'd have driven into me. Oh, I've got the wrong gear. I need to get out in front of that blue lorry. Come on, come on, come on. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Go, 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 go. Yes. Yes. I've done you all. I had to do that, guys. I'm sorry. I had to do that. That yellow lorry was, that yellow trailer lorry was just driving me insane. Right, the destination is right below us, guys, but we've got to go on a funny route into it. So we have reached our destination. So we are now in Drammen, however you want to pronounce it. I'm not really sure. But yeah, the destination is right below us, but we do need to find somewhere to sleep, guys. And I am looking on this map right now. I am not seeing anywhere to rest. That is quite a scary thought.
And then exit right.
Right, so we're turning off here.
Exit right.
Oh, don't start yawning at me, dude. I know you're getting tired. I know you're getting tired. I'm surprised we've made it without sleeping, to be honest. I thought we might have to sleep. What is the destination time for dropping this off? Friday, 8 a.m. Technically, I could sleep right now with the trailer, but...
Third exit. Exit now.
I am. I'm shouting at me, woman.
Turn left.
There we go. Drammen discovered. Drammen is been discovered. I don't know how you want to pronounce that. I tried. I tried to pronounce it there, guys. I tried. What more can I say? Alright, so we've got to turn right over this bridge. That is a nice looking bridge. There we go, guys. It was quite a bit longer than I initially planned to this video. There is no sleep trigger here, guys. None at all. We're going to have to be careful here because we need to find somewhere to sleep.
At the roundabout.
And that's quite a scary thought with the fact that how much he's yawning.
Exit now. Turn right.
I am. Bit late on the directions, to be fair, love. I was already here and literally turning.
Arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
I've got... Where the hell is this supposed to go? I'll tell you what. I won't take any XP for that. I just need to get it done. This episode's been on long enough today, guys. And we got quite a bit of XP there. Up to level 17 and a half. So that is looking pretty good. But yeah, guys, do massively appreciate everybody watching this video if you made it all the way to the end. I was going to say, how the hell do I get out of there? This is where I drive into the sea, guys. I can just see me driving into the sea right now. Yeah, I need to find somewhere to sleep, guys, on the map. That is my biggest thing. And that's all I'm going to do off recording, guys. I'm going to go and find somewhere to sleep. So, as I say, massively do appreciate everybody watching the episode. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you very much. I do massively appreciate it. Yeah, that's going to be the closest one to go to. Yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed the episode. As always, I always enjoy recording the trucking episodes. We will be back tomorrow with another trucking episode.
Get ready.
So for now, guys, it is a bye from me, and I will see you all in the next one.